Hey, what's up, guys? It's Derek here. Sorry for the delay in our content. We've been super busy the last couple weeks with installs and then like trying to get my own maintenance done on my own RV since we're going to be getting back on the road for the next 6 months here soon, and the days are just getting shorter and getting much colder. This is actually a system I did the initial install almost a year ago. Would have been November of last year, but they came back and seen us here in Michigan, so I could make a couple upgrades and then go through everything. So this is a 24-volt system here. It's got big beard batteries. It's actually got the 320 amp hour beast batteries, where now all of them are just 300, but he was building 320s. If I get the camera just right there, you can see the red light. That's one of them, and then the other two are behind the wall. So kind of a nightmare to get to, but it was a good use of that wasted space back in there. 3 cutoff switches, one for each battery, and then two 24-volt 5,000 kVA inverters. There is 4 solar controllers. 3 of those are up on the roof. 2 strings I installed, and then 1 for the factory panel. We just switched it out to a Victron solar controller, and then 1 for a plug that's on the side over there. Breaker boxes, we got the solar controller disconnects up here in the control up in the corner, and then the other 2 boxes, that one there is for the AC input and inverter, split neutral and ground, and then the one on the floor was for bringing the neutral and ground back together for the AC output, where now it goes out to the Autoformer, and then from there out to the breaker panel box. The Autoformer is one of the upgrades I made for them when they came and seen us here in Michigan, and then I also put in a 30 amp shore power buddy plug for them. I say shore power, but it's a 30 amp buddy plug. That's what that is there. Breaker box on the floor is also for that. It's just providing circuit protection and gives them a disconnect. That's all fed from the output of the Autoformer. All my customers with dual inverters have been loving their Autoformers for load balancing their inverters. I didn't mention the link system here. So we got 3 distributors, 1 for the batteries, and we got the link shunt, and then we got 2 more links distributors for all the DC connections, and then we got a 24 to 12 volt DC converter that's powering the 12 volt items in the RV. No generator in this one, so 170 amp converter was plenty. And we put in some green LED strip lighting for them. Wander outside here, and I'll show you that buddy plug. I just made a hole here and just mounted the plug to the outside. Gives them an option to provide 30 amps to another RV. I'll take you up to the roof here. Got a Wymie here. Gotta have a Wymie in every video. So there is 4 335 watt rich solar panels. And then there's 6 200 watt rich solar panels. And then there's also the 1 factory panel. So for the 335s, I put 2 in series and then 2 in series. It's actually these 2. This one here and these 2. And then that one up front is the 370 watt Furrion panel. That was the factory panel. And then for the 200s, we got 2 in series, 2 in series, 2 in series. And then those 3 groups come together in parallel. I put in a combiner box so you can see right next to that black vent where all the wires go down to the roof. Or down through the roof. This is a nice size system here. He wants to get more solar. After seeing my rack, he wants to build a rack and get closer to 6,000 watts, which is truly what's made the difference in our power capabilities. Yeah, all the big inverters and lots of batteries are nice, but having that 6,600 watts is what allows us to stay off grid and basically never use our generator, never plug in. So nice spot here. One of these open areas could be yours. So I'm going to jump in at the end here and mention the multimeter. If you own an RV, and especially if you have like a solar system and Victron system, you really should have a multimeter. If I can't figure out the problem through VRM, a multimeter is going to be the next thing that's going to lead us to the source of the problem. Thanks, guys.